The one I'm going to talk about today is something called the POST method. And I've used this a ton working with churches. It's a great, simple way to think about this, but there's a few key takeaways I want to give to you. But first, let me just outline it for you. So POST, P-O-S-T, there's P-O-S-T. The P stands for people, okay? The O stands for objective. The S stands for strategy, and the T stands for tool or technology in some cases, okay? So POST, people, objective, strategy, and then your tool. And this is really important, especially the order that these are in. But let's break them down a little bit more. So people is where you start. This is who are we trying to reach? A lot of times we're just putting it out there and the answer is kind of everyone. We want to reach everyone. But if you're trying to reach everyone, you end up speaking to nobody because you're not being specific enough in the way that you're approaching it. And as a church, it's hard for us to do this because we like the idea that we are reaching everyone. And we do have a shared mission to reach everyone. But when it comes to your strategies of executing specific things within your community, it's really important that we have a little more specificity there and intentionality of who we're trying to reach. Let me give you an example. So if I'm, say, a youth minister, and I want to, maybe there's a particular thing that I want to address within my ministry, and the people I want to reach, let's say, is I want to reach teenage boys between the ages of 13 and 18 who like skinny jeans and skateboarding and what do kids listen to these days? Nirvana when I was a kid. So
Yikes, you're dating yourself. I don't even know the
yeah,
skinny jeans are in. My
they're
brother-in-law is like
probably
19. I don't know.
they're
It's like
they're
white tennis shoes. We're both old in the eyes of teenagers, so forgive
yeah,
us.
it's probably not anymore. But anyways, if you're a youth minister, hopefully you know what's in. But you're describing the things that they like and that they do, and that so you know them, right? So get specific. Write down a particular person. You can give them a name and describe all the things about them, so you could really speak to this person in an effective way. Okay, so that's people. Now, next is objective. So you know who you want to reach, but what do I want to happen? So your objective is what do you want to have different after having interacted with them in some way? What do you want to have achieved? So your objective, let's say again, for my youth ministry example, maybe my objective is I want to give them a community of friends who are a positive influence on them. And I want to make sure that each of these boys know that their faith has real answers to real problems that they're having in their life right now. Okay, so that's my objective. I want them to know those things and to have that community of positive influence of friends, right? So it's a clear objective. Okay, next though, so once you know what you want to change or what you want to have happen to which people, now you go to strategy. So strategy is how am I going to achieve that objective? What are the things I'm going to implement or do that's going to achieve this objective with this group of people? So maybe again, in my example here, maybe I'm going to implement a once a week skateboarding hangout at the park near the high school after school on Wednesdays, where we're going to have skateboarding competitions, we're going to have free pizza, and we're going to have a 10-minute talk about how their faith is relevant to their life, whatever. So this is now actions you're going to take, a strategy to achieve an objective to reach those people, okay? Now, after you have all of that stuff, now you say, which tools will help me implement it? Okay, and this is one of the main takeaways I want people to have is too often I think the reason churches fail at any communication or any project or plan they have is that they start down here at the total wrong end.